In the rough and tumble streets of the unnamed city, there was one man who stood above the rest. He was known as the Culprit Leader, and he had earned his name through years of hard work and dedication. The Culprit Leader was a one-man spiritual gangster, feared and respected by all who knew him. He had risen to power through his rap music and his vast knowledge of astrology and the many past lives he had lived. He knew that he had been called by God to bring unity to the streets, and he was determined to do so by any means necessary. For years, the Culprit Leader had been fighting against the forces of darkness that had taken over the streets. He had battled against the gangs and the drug dealers, using his razor-sharp rhymes to spread his message of hope and redemption. He knew that he was the only one who could put the crypt back in scripture, and he was ready to take on anyone who stood in his way. But there were still those who opposed the Culprit Leader, who wanted violence and bloodshed instead of peace and harmony. They saw him as a threat to their way of life, and they were determined